Gloating Morgan stream. Probably kill these dudes. I Hee hee. It seemed like, what the fuck do you mean? There's
Hey, you can't come in here. This is our... This fortress belongs to the Black Knights, also known as the Kinshra. I might be new here, but I certainly don't recognise you. You're not even wearing a proper guard. Well, you can see me wearing it. It's an iron chain body and a... of course, the officers have elite black plate armour. What was that you just muttered?
He found the ice fiends. Poggers! There's a wild dick tucker nearby. I can smell him. He smells like marijuana. Alright, I'm sure we can definitely go do Henry's tomorrow, right? Eh. Oh, Orly. I don't imagine unless there's a mechanic open at like 7 a.m. or some shit. I don't imagine that you'll be able to do it before I arrive, really. guess that would probably work, because I probably wouldn't get there until around 12. There's a bunch of money to be made around me if you are wanting to collect it. Oh god, I just like AoE'd 3 of them, dude. Jesus. And I'm out of food too. That's a big R Iggers. R Aggie. If I ever get a call, yes. If I do not get a call, then no. Where's the closest place? Some right beside Edgeville, okay. Bank. Where is the bank? I do not see.
Yes, what motherfucker? You got a call.
Oh wow! Thank God I can cut down this tree without having to hold a axe.
Yeah, this game's got what do they call it? Tool belt. So you don't gotta lug items around to do skills.
Thank God. Where the fuck's the bank at? I think it's more up north.
Correct. Funny.
I need you. What level is my magic? I don't want to look right now.
I think you're at 25.
I think so too.
Bank is over there.
Is it this,
Southwest? Yeah, southwest. Next building south.
I should have known better. I think it's because of the design.
Yeah. Like on old school, there's a giant hill that blocks you in this city. That hill does not exist here. Oh, I got the other gear pieces from yesterday sold if you want them.
If I can use it, I guess. But if I cannot use it, then I think I'll live, maybe.
Should be able to. It'll give you a little bit extra armor bonus. And a magic bonus.
Let me, I have 4 slots available.
So you and me left off on, when we watched Naruto, we left off on 56.
Yeah, if you want to do that again tonight, we can. Just let me know.
I don't know how much I watched at least one more after. I don't remember the number, but fucking... He summons this big giant ass toad.
Yep.
And the toad's like, Bruce, where is the fucking sage guy? And he's like, I don't know. I summoned you. And he was like, oh.
Aye.
What is that guy doing? He's being a degenerate. So what gave you the idea to come up here?
I forgot where we were at for the other monsters, so I just ran around the whole entire map until I found this place.
Interesting.
Yeah. I went up to the castle to our north, and it said I needed a key. I killed a couple of the knights through the gate, and then I looked on the mountain, and then I saw that there were these level 35 creatures, and I was like, hold up.
If these are an easy kill. I just got a monk robe set.
Monk. What are the impious ashes used for to make them worth like almost 3.5k?
Prayer.
Is it the same like the bones or whatever?
Yeah, it's like the demon version of bones. Demonic entities drop ashes instead of bones. You just scatter them. It's the same as the same rate as the bones. Just cost. What does it cost? Oh, what? These fucking suck. Why are they so expensive?
Well, I don't have any
Confusion.
intention on picking any of them up, so if you
I am
need the money,
Oh, I'm using them for prayer.
I would think you would have had that maxed, honestly.
I'm 96 out of 99. I have 97 banked.
Banked. Money in the bank, shallow in the tank.
Yeah, I just haven't been too concerned. I've busted out ranged and now I'm trying to do... I got 75 construction. I need to do that with agility. Herbivore, they gotta be 75. Summoning has to be 75.
Yeah, I went around Port Sarum and unfortunately heard the new sea shanty, and I wasn't very excited.
Yeah, see, the issue I have with this... Let me move this mic.
There's not as much hype on it.
Yeah, it's soulless. It sounds like anything else. Like, just using a live band doesn't always make it have soul.
True.
If that makes sense. Like, part of the charm was the fact that it was all MIDI beforehand.
Preach it, Naruto.
Like, one guy made it in a fucking basement while the game was still in development.
Believe it.
And then now they have the budget to do this big cinematic, like, I guess orchestrated type of songs, and they have better sounds for when they do use MIDI, but I don't know. Some of the songs are cool, some of them it just doesn't work.
I get you, bro. I do. Can we get an F in the chat for RS music?
Yes.
I got 2 Fs. From the
Two
same
different
person.
Why the fuck did you get a potato seed drop in free to play? I am Confucian.
What does it do?
That is a farming skill seed. You plant it and potatoes grow.
Wow.
But I always thought that was members.
Maybe you can pick it up, but you can't use it. That's my assumption, but
I don't know why they would even let it drop then. That's a huge tease right there.
well, can free-to-play people sell member items on the Grand Debate?
Nah, so let me see. This is not a member item. And the way you tell the difference on this game is the color of the text of the item. So if it's white, it's free to play. If it's orange, it's members.
Yeah, I haven't seen any orange yet.
I wonder why. Seriously, I have no idea.
Probably I just haven't gotten good enough loot or something yet.
Because I don't know why the fuck potato seeds they're showing free to play. Wait a minute.
What is this?
It says
It's
I have-
transforming colors.
It says I have level 5 out of 67 for farming. What the fuck?
Heat Squidward.
So it seems to me that they made all the member skills go up to level 5 for like a preview. In free to play at least. Because all my member skills say 5 out of whatever it is.
To anyone that is watching the stream, if y'all are caught up with Naruto and you're watching Boruto, the last episode was hype. Pogger's Train, very good episode, and I suggest that you check it out. If
It's ironic that the only
You
person
need to.
watching the stream is featured in the stream.
But my statistics say otherwise, Mr. Mc. Unless you're just refreshing the page over and over again.
Not like the view count updates live. On my end, at least.
Sometime like
Probably with a give or take like delay, but it does update fairly quick.
yeah, it do say that the playbacks that I've had for the stream has been at 5, like it just literally went up. So I mean, it doesn't for me like on my side, it doesn't show even if I get an extra viewer. Like there's a bug right now, so I don't know if like there's something wrong with the counts, but yeah. It wouldn't be an issue if they would just let you see who the fuck was in your chat, but it is what it
it's
is.
weird. It doesn't let you just who's watching me. You would think that'd be a good feature.
I mean, if Twitch can do it, surely YouTube could do it.
Shit, you would think. Ugh. Oh, it's not even midnight yet. I got home so early.
Yep, and stream will be done before 1, so if you do want to do the Naruto, let me know.
Probably do, and probably will do it the same way I did yesterday.
Believe it.
Okay.
There's a monk's robe.
Yeah, that's what I'm wearing right now.
So it's rare.
No, there's actually a free spawn for it in that monastery to the right, or I mean to the west.
I don't know what. Okay, north, west.
It's that building that's for me it's barely rendered. I don't know what yours is looking like.
There are a few buildings, but
Oh, I was wrong as fuck. That's east. Yeah, it's rendered for you. It's rendered better for you than me.
I haven't went to the settings yet, so I haven't really figured that out yet.
I believe it's because I'm playing on a computer with an Apple sign on it.
That could be it, dude. You paid an
It's
extra
like,
premium for your product, and they just want to screw you even more.
yeah. So I'm drawing 60 FPS. Let me see. I am on custom settings, medium draw distance, low, off, 70 FPS. It's maxing at 60. Game rendering scale is 100% out of 200. Textures are compressed. I don't know what half of this shit means, if I'm being honest.
Let's see if I can get to it.
Turned off
So,
shadows, though.
it seems like everything is on the highest settings for me.
Well, your computer looks like fucking future.
True. Future!
It's all rainbowy and shit.
True.
I'll want one. When I'm rich, I will have one.
What the fuck does bloom mean in this game? What?
Your guess is as good as mine, my friend.
Bloom is like a gun mechanic, which is so weird. I don't get that.
What would that be, like the explosion out the front of the gun or something?
I consider it similar to recoil. Like what the explanation that I remember hearing was when instead of a gun, like, because they didn't have recoil on the guns really, so the gun would just, like, if you were on point, you would be on point, but what that was is essentially it made it go like the gun start shooting upwards, very similar to recoil. So I just call it recoil, but I don't know. It's a way to prevent you from staying like in the middle of your dot essentially.
So on this game, it requires your lighting detail to be on high, but what Bloom does on this game is it is a lighting graphics setting that controls additional brightness and impact of glowing effects. So it's not the same Bloom as whatever that was.
That's good.
Dudes that made this game are British, therefore they are weird.
Fucking weirdos.
I know, right? Their crooked teeth. There's Drew with crooked teeth.
Crooked teeth?
After having braces in school.
Hanging out back in the schoolyard. I will take this water rune.
I shall return.
See you later, alligator.
Where's the freaking bank? What is a cool color to you?
Depends on what the context is.
I'm going to pick one of my 99 capes to wear that's not ranged.
I personally am a fan of charcoal black mixed with dark red. That is
fucking funny as shit. That's the cape I'm trying to get but don't own yet.
copter.
I do have a white and red. That's
I
probably
think
the next best.
I think gray and red would look pretty cool too. If it was like done right.
I have a white and red. We'll see if that. What did I do? Oh no, momento.
Poor favor.
Is this a joke?
Is this some
Is this
sort
a
of
fucking
out
joke?
of April season full joke?
Dude, what? I'm confused.
What seems to be the hubbub, Puff?
This guy's combat level is 116.
Okay.
His total level is 441.
So that means he literally just uses a sword and that's it?
Not even, dude. I'm gonna read his stats. He has 2 attack, He
Copter.
has one. He has 1 strength, 1 agility, 1 smithing, mining, herblore, thieving, range, crafting, fletching, rune crafting, slayer, farming, construction, hunter, summoning, divination, invention, and archaeology are all level 1 for this guy.
I mean, it's possible though, right? Like, I mean,
This is just a weird. I'm gonna explain why this is weird in a second here. But then he's got 2 wood cutting, 2 fire making, 7 cooking, 5 fishing. He has 74 dungeoneering. He has 93 defense, 94 hit points, 99 magic, 45 prayer. The reason this is weird to me is these stats on old school, he'd be like 70 combat. He's almost max. I'm very confused. Oh. Dude, 3 people just showed up in the exact same gear as him, and I'm gonna check their stats. They all have the same exact fucking stats. That's crazy.
wow. And then I'm going to try bloop, bloop, bloop. It has said that there's been 5 other people in the stream at least at one point in time.
Unless you liked your own video, you have another like.
No, I do not. I keep my liked stuff for like very important stuff. Like it has to be like some funny ass shit or something like that.
I got you. Knock knock.
Who is there?
Hanga.
Hanga who?
Nah, it's actually kangaroo.
What?
Walilele.
Walilele. Stud ball shot.
Oh, we just ran by each other. I didn't even realize it.
I did not even notice.
Do 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 do. Do do do. No no no. I see you.
I donut. But that's because I'm not really looking.
Sure. Once you hit 30, you can do that too. If you needed it.
Yay!
I gotta take a beer pee.
Uh-oh.
Up a burb.
Burb. Burb is the word.
Trojan man.
Well,
Same. Shoom.
the most wonderful thing about boners is that boners are wonderful things.
Tigger.
So I have a question to ask you, bro, and I've asked you this question before actually, but I forgot what your answer was, so I need like a re-answer essentially. And do you remember when I asked you what should I do with cheesy bread without marinara sauce?
I do remember. I have no idea what advice I gave you.
Well, can you give me some new advice because it happened again?
Oh my god. Okay, so my advice this time around is to go the fuck off on them next time they forget your sauce.
Well, I mean, like they were like, well, I mean, we can go bring you some, and I'm like, it's not going to even be good by the time you come back with that shit, bro.
It doesn't matter. You can refrigerate and make it cold if you want it cold. If you want it lukewarm, then you're good.
Bread, cold bread, man.
Like personally, I like the cold sauce on my warm bread. It's like a
Yeah.
opposites attract type of deal. However, I know of your origin, so I'm curious as to if you have any tomatillo at your house.
I don't even know what the fuck that is, dude.
I don't know how to explain it, but it tastes very damn similar to it. It just has a slight spice to it.
I'm going to go with no.
No, you don't have it, or
I don't think
no, you
I don't
want it?
I don't think I have it.
Well, if you did, that would be a decent substitute.
Substitution jutsu.
What about? Let me see. Let me think.
I
Let me
could-
actually think.
If only jutsus were real, then I could just have some substitute marinara sauce.
Fucking marinara jutsu.
Marinara jutsu.
And then you'd be like that freaking Rolly guy. I don't know his name.
Rolla mola, rolla mola.
Yo, marinara jutsu. Oh, nom 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 nom.
Slurp.
Let me go ahead and shoot a text to Henry in advance.
Hey yo, Hen. We love you and we need you. Hyundai. No, I forgot what car company did that. I think it's either Rick Hendrick Chevrolet or I don't know what the other one would be.
What did they do?
It's a commercial. I just forgot who made the commercial.
How does the commercial go?
Well, I got we want you and we need you. That's like the slogan that they have or whatever.
I googled that and I got Uncle Sam.
What the fuck? Uncle Sam?
A lot of Uncle Sam.
Yeah, I know he was on a lot of posters, man.
That's the whole first page.
Oh no. I mean, it's such an iconic quote. I guess a lot of people probably use it.
I adjusted my search and I opened a free car dealership by Mr. Beast, the guy that makes my job living hell. Lord Greenlight, Juice World, I Want It.
The fuck?
Don't say I'm paying cash at car dealerships. I don't know why you wouldn't say that if you're actually doing it. That just makes them excited.
True.
Like, to be fair, they're gonna try to push sales a lot more than if you were just doing credit, but
Mm-hmm.
on that same note, like, if you're solid at buying shit, then you don't gotta work.
True.
I remember when my dad was looking at his Mustang, we drove through the Ford lot. He was looking around at him, and he noticed a bunch of fucking employees started closing in on the car, and he was like, "Oh fuck, here come the vultures."
we like
That's his
to
window
call
down, and
them
they're like,
gaslighters.
yeah, he was like, "Here come the vultures." He cuts his window down. They're like, "Hey, you looking at a car?" He's like, "Why the fuck do you think I'm here?" Yeah, why do you think I'm at a car lot looking at your Mustang? But he's like, "I'm not buying today, so you can go ahead and find somebody else." They're persistent too. They're like, "You sure?"
They gotta be persistent. That's how they make their living.
I know Joey does that. Joey's at the Sutherland Nissan.
Like, you literally have to be the most annoying motherfucker to sell a car.
Yep. They were persistent, but he was like, "Look, like, I'm about to run y'all over. Like, if I want to buy my Mustang from here, I'll be back.
I'll be back.
And if I don't, then I won't."
Get to the chopper now.
Another trick I learned from him is if you're buying a car, you gotta bullshit the price on the car from a different lot. So say if you're looking at a car that's normally $25,000, you gotta be like, "Well, I found it at this other lot for 23." And then they'll be like, I don't know. They're like, "Well, if you can't drop it to 23, I'll go over there." And they'll be like, "Wait. I'll see what I can do."
Drives across the street. After further review, we agree.
You're full of shit. I did that with my Mazda because they had it online for 5,500, but the sticker in person said 8,000. So I was like, I showed him the app. I was like, "You got me fucked up. I want to buy this car, but I'm not paying $8,000." And he was like, "Oh, okay, I'll see what I can do." And he comes back and he drops it down to the app price. Let me give this song another listen while I'm at it.
Ow.
There's a comment on the Butcher's Hook video that says, "The last time I was at Chuck E. Cheese, they had a jukebox and I played this."
I'm sure no one understood what the fuck was going on.
Dude, imagine being at Chuck E. Cheese in the fucking ball pit and then you just hear...
I don't know if it picked it up, but
After hearing the stream, it did not pick it up, and that's disappointing. I said... Blah, blah, blah.
Rawr, XD, smiley face, unicorn.
It's weird it didn't pick it up the first time.
Well, Discord didn't pick it up, so that's why it didn't pick it up.
Doesn't make sense. Like, that was loud. It wasn't just like a freaking...
Maybe it was just like, "Dear loyal Discordian customer, we are aware that you were about to get extremely ear-raped, so we decided to save your ears."
Doesn't Discord compress it, though?
Discord has a lot of settings, dude. Like, it has a thing where it can, like, literally make any, like, noise in the background, like, not really pick up. Unless they're, like, I guess yelling or whatever, but Like if your parent, like if your old man walked in and he was saying, "Hey, do you want some McDonald's?" Like Discord is not going to pick that up.
It's nice of them to do that. But then I'd sound crazy when I'm like, number 7 with the Dr. Pepper. Extra pickles.
You would have to repeat the question. Would I like to have anything from McDonald's? Yeah, I would. I would like to have a number 7 with a large Dr. Pepper and some extra pickles. A little bit
Actually
light
pisses
on the
my
mustard.
folks off like nobody's business.
What does?
My mom has a huge pet peeve of whenever I do that. When she asks me something and then I quote the question back.
You got to do
She'll be
that
like,
if
"Why the fuck
you
do
never
have
needed to.
copy me?" I was like, I'm just making sure I understand.
Yeah. It's a great way to confirm that you might not get sued, is by
That's
repeating
what I
their
do
question.
at work. That's what I do at work. They're like, all right, you got to put the enchiladas in the middle, the beans on the right, the rice on the far left, and then the steak in the middle.
So you said the enchilada on the left, the beans on the top of the enchilada on the left, and the rice covering the other half of the plate? Got it.
And then he's like, no, 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 no.
No, my friend. Try again. Am I level 30 magic yet? No. I just need to hit level 30 magic. It's all I need to do. And then I need you to teach me how to get into the castle to the north. Because I need to go kill all those black knights too.
Okay, I know how to get in there. I'll go get the items.
Believe it.
I'll get duplicates so I can come in too.
Yay. I probably should go with you because I'm out of food.
Oh, you know what's fucked? I can't use the hole.
There is a hole in the wall where you put your beef and balls. I'm trying to think of a good song that I haven't heard in like a long time, but
There is a girl on her knees in the Grand Exchange.
nice, dude. That's good, man. Hoes gotta know their place.
I'm about to stand in front of her.
That's a good song that I haven't heard in a while. This will probably get me copyrighted, but
Well, let me look at the
Last night a little dancer came dancing to my door. Last night a little angel came pumping on my floor. She said, come baby, got a license for love. And if it expires, pray help from above. Because in the midnight hour, she cried more, more, more. With a rebel yell, she cried more, more, more. Wow, in the midnight
more.
with a rebel yell, more, 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 more. She don't like slavery, she won't sit and beg. But when it's hot and lonely, she sees me to bed. What set you free and brought you to me, babe? What set you free? I leave you here by me. Because in the midnight hour, she cried more, more, more. With a rebel yell, she cried more, more, more. Wow, in the midnight hour, babe, more, more, more. With a rebel yell, more, more, more.
I don't think we have to keep them on, but we have to wear it inside.
we'll go in after the solo. The solo is awesome as poop.
Well, I'm in here without the stuff, so you just needed to get in. You guys are weak to magic too. I would recommend putting the ropes back on. Anyway.
Let's see what the guard says now. Get lost. No, fuck you.
I am lost. You don't even know.
Is there like a boss in here somewhere?
I shall look. I doubt it.
Oh.
I also do not remember. Definitely looks different.
Yeah, this don't look like the one from OSRS.
Yeah, it looks way different. I found a slave.
Nice, dude.
I found another slave.
Hopefully they're not on their knees.
They're just sweeping up.
Okay. That kind of slave, okay.
There's a place to pray up here.
Mm.
I don't see see a boss.
Lame.
There is a giant mole though in free to play.
What's that?
It is a giant mole, and it is. Let me see.
Like, does it give anything good?
Kinda.
Will it drop a honey mill?
Eventually. RS3. We could duo it, which would be cool. It is level, what level? 230. Level 230.
This is a breaking news article from the SLNNN headquarters featuring commentator Bruce Wayne Kerr. Mr. Magoo, we are featuring you here today to ask what your opinion is on the state that RuneLite HD will not be coming out. Do you have any thoughts, concerns, or anything of the sorts regarding this situation?
This is not the first time they have done that.
Is it kind of shitty on them to do it after the guy's been working on it for 2 years and they say just one day before he releases it that he can't release it? Do you consider that a dick move?
I do, especially since it wasn't a secret he was working on it.
Correct. For over 2 years, 2,000 hours.
Like, I've been aware of that even when I was taking a very long break from this game. I knew that was being worked on. And that's not the first time they did it. Like, I'll go into detail about what I texted you earlier. Is basically the same thing happened when RuneLite came out, because on this game, certain features they actually charge you for. Like, to see your experience per hour, you have to pay extra for that.
Yes.
And like some other bonuses. There is a lot of stuff in this that RuneLite has that makes it easy, but there is some stuff that you have to pay for. And they were gonna try to do that with old school. They were gonna implement all of that and make it paid. Luckily, since old school is mainly community driven, that didn't pass whatsoever.
Yay.
So they left charging for it in 3, but then they allowed RuneLite to have like the XP per hour, the Grand Exchange Tracker, the lookup items, the lookup stats. What else? Quest Helper was actually not going to make it at first. They were actually trying to get that out of there.
Yes.
They were sitting there saying like, "Oh, Quest Helper is like too easy," and they're
Boo.
right. It
I
is.
like easy.
I do like the Quest Helper, but I get where they're coming from. Where people could solve a Grandmaster quest that normally would take you like 5+ hours.
Yep.
Without RuneLite would take you 30 minutes.
I do get that.
So at first that didn't pass. Yet again they pulled it. They eventually did a community poll to see, do you guys think this is unfair? And it was actually fairly split, but it was majority leaning towards this is completely reasonable. So it ended up getting added. On the flip side, this version of the game is not ran by the community. They don't poll anything, they just throw it at you.
Yeah.
And going back to them basically, I don't know if censored the right word, but telling this guy his hard work of 2 years, he's probably got a team behind him too, where they'll just sit there and be like, no, you can't do that. The biggest reason, what I'm taking away from this, is they're probably doing that because they're getting ready to unveil HD for old school.
Mm-hmm.
They'd probably make it vanilla. But even on that same note, if they don't have that out in the next 2 months, they really fucked this guy.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree with you.
seriously fucked him. They already fucked him, but it'd be way worse
Yeah,
if
they already
don't even
fucked him,
come out
yeah.
with it. Yeah, if they don't even come out with HD, then this guy, honestly, I don't think he'd win it, but he could at least try to sue him.
I mean, yeah, I don't think he would sue. I think it'd be not smart to sue.
Yeah,
But,
I don't think he'd win. He'd just get a bunch of lawyer fees for nothing.
yep. But thank you, Dick Tucker of OSRS YouTube channel. This was your host, Bruce Wayne Kerr.
Included that channel.
And, yeah, thank you. Back to the news, Slaxel. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. You're welcome.
No, that was the
That
alternate
was
persona,
Exosuit.
Bruce Wanker,
Oh,
news
my bad,
reporter.
Bruce. My bad, Bruce. My name is, you know my name. It's fucking Tickducker.
Yeah, of course. But hey, that could be content for a future video right there. If
I'm
you,
still just trying to figure out how the hell I'm gonna transition that channel because, like, I did research and nobody wants to watch people play this game. Like, people playing this game, if they're gonna watch RuneScape content, they're watching old school while playing 3.
I guess. I mean, I
Nobody-
don't know. I mean, but
Nobody watches 3 content because it's just, it's literally what you're doing right there. Even if I did it, it would be like a segment of me being like, okay, there's level 87, and then the next segment would be like, okay, in this other skill I get 72.
I
And then it'd
personally,
be like, here's 10 kills of this boss, and here's my loot.
yeah, I was gonna
It'd be
say
boring.
that it might be cool to have like an RP YouTuber, but RPing's like kind of iffy, you know, like who wants to fucking RP, you know, like,
In
but
a sense, I
people
was
buy
sort
it
of
up
doing
though.
that.
People like that shit. Like you entered, like you're doing a quest and you just act like you're the fucking character and all that shit. Like people like that shit. I don't get it, but
I was, in a sense, kind of doing that, where I would start the video out with like, what's up, it's your boy Green Shirt, Brown Pants. And today I am running around the wilderness with this guy right here, Onug Jr.
a legend amongst the OSRS community.
Veteran.
Sweet home Alabama.
My final verdict on the Kanye and Drake album, though.
I would assume that you're gonna say that Kanye's was better, but like by a little.
Here's the dealio, stealio, cantos.
All right, let's hear it. Dick Tucker, Lontos, Pontos,
Quantos.
Waffle.
69. Let's go. I should find my weed sack. There it is. Okay, anyway. So, Drake's album, I'll start with that.
I want this two-handed black sword or whatever. Even if I'm not going to melee.
That's what it looks like. It looks pretty badass.
Oh, it do though, dude. Like that makes me want to do melee.
I think you only need like 10 or 20 to wear this. 25.
Oh shit, bro.
What a weird game.
We'll see what happens. But anyways, what were you saying about the Drake and Kanye albums?
So I'll start with Drake, being that let me actually get the exact number too. Because if I don't, then it won't work.
Pulls out glasses.
Album list. We'll look at all of Drake's albums. There's like fucking a lot of these. Holy crap. Maybe the discography will have them in order.
The discography.
Okay, there's hella mixtapes. Okay, so in terms of albums, he has his first album was in 2010 called Thank Me Later.
Okay.
Next one, 2011, Take Care. 2013 is Nothing Was the Same. 2016 is Views. 2018 is Scorpion. And 2021 is Certified Lover Boy. So that's the one in question. Now, if I look closely, the last time Drake was original on an album, and I mean 100% original, was the very first one that came out.
Hey, y'all need to quit booing down there. That's very rude. Mr. Magoo knows what he is talking about. Just trust Mr. Magoo and what he is saying. Sorry about the rude audience, Mr. Magoo. Continue.
No matter. Now,
We have to video edit a fucking crowd into that, okay?
just like us going boo.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
So, Thank Me Later was his last original thing, and that was 11 years ago. A little over 11 years ago.
Yes.
You could argue the next two albums were somewhat original. The problem with Take Care, let me look at the track list. Track listing. Yeah, okay, so I'm actually incorrect here. Take Care, his second album, was the last time he was original.
That's good.
And
Well, maybe not.
Damn, that guy's been producing for a long time, but anyway. The Weeknd fucking produces?
Copter? With a question
Weeknd
mark?
was producing in 2011, that's cool. Anyway. Yeah, so this album I'm looking at, his second one, there are some iconic Drake songs on here. The thing is, there's 18 songs, and half of these songs sound like Marvin Gaye.
Ain't no mountain high enough.
They sound just like any type of old soul, like any black soul song, specifically, to put it that way. Like Marvin Gaye or, yeah, people like that, I guess.
Yes.
I look like a wingnut right there, only naming one, but...
You win some, you lose some, man.
So now let's just fast forward to Certified Lover Boy, because I'm not going to act like I've listened to all of his albums all the way through. I have heard Certified Lover Boy all the way through, only because people at work think it's good. Now, I'm going to go through the features that are on this album before I really rip it a new asshole. Talk about the features. The first feature that I see is Lil Baby.
Disgusting.
The absolute worst fucking rapper I have ever heard come out of Atlanta.
And keep in mind, folks, he is
disappointed.
slamming on his desk right now.
I am. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
I'm very, very disappointed that the city of Atlanta is picking this guy to represent him, because first and foremost, as a musician myself, Axel here, basically none of my musically inclined friends ever settle on bullshit. We don't do that. We'll go back to the song and retry it. And if it just doesn't sound right, we will scrap what doesn't sound right and approach it again.
Round two.
We don't do bullshit. So, with that being said, this is the type of guy who really got famous because of the streets. That's fine, that's cool. But here's my thing is I just don't agree with people doing music that A, don't care about it, and B, want to disrespect it.
Yep.
And I feel disrespected when you got a guy getting on the mic and he's not even opening his goddamn mouth. Like, he is mush mouth like crazy, and I don't usually use that term. But he's dead ass, like, unintelligible. Like, I can't understand what the flying fuck is coming out of his mouth without looking up the lyrics. And even then, the lyrics don't even look like what he's saying.
Fettuccine Alfredo.
And, you know, let me make this clear as well, that it's fine. I'm cool with the dude getting money and all that shit. Like, do well, take care of your family and your however many damn kids you got. That's cool, do well. But you're disrespecting. I got 5 cents from Walmart.
Disrespecting my
You're
family.
disrespecting music as a whole. You're disrespecting the people who put 80 plus hours into their music, each song. Like, there's people who are in the studio on one fucking song for weeks,
Yep.
and that's disrespect to them. There's
That's
guys who
right.
mix and master their own shit. This guy gets on a mic. He probably takes it by the telltale sign that there's auto tune to pick up the fact that he can't sing. There's, like, I know damn well whoever's producing it is having to gain his voice up to damn near max. Because yet again, like right here, I'm speaking to you at like a medium volume. I actually have the knob turned way down.
Amazing.
Well, I'm speaking at a medium volume right here. If I were to try to rap like him, I'd have to like damn near whisper, dude. And it sounds
Because I am a
terrible.
rap
It
god,
sounds
rap
so
god.
bad. The beats are whack. It is what it is. So let me go on to the next features on this fucking album. It's actually the next song has 2 people featured. It is featuring Lil Durk and
Nicki Minaj.
how do you say that? Giveon, I guess. Never heard of Giveon. Lil Durk, I'm 50-50 on, because he at least speaks when he's on the mic. You can understand what he's saying.
That's good.
He's actually melodic too. Like I used to listen to a decent amount of Dirk music, and even now some of his stuff, he's melodic. Like he may throw on auto tune. He may throw on that auto tune, but he's definitely singing. He's not just bullshitting around. Now his lyrical choice might not be everybody's suit, but at least Lil Durk was a good feature for this. I've never heard of Giveon, so I'm not gonna say nothing about him.
Fair.
Next feature is Jay-Z. Well,
Ain't that the dude that like banged Kim Kardashian or some shit?
no, that's Kanye.
I mean, like before Kanye.
No, that's Ray J.
Oh, I mix those two up sometimes. Anyways,
Yeah, now Jay-Z's the guy, I don't know if he still is, but he at least was married to Beyonce. He's got at least 2 kids with Beyonce. New York rapper, pioneered the whole jazz sound in America at least.
is he the
He's
one that beat
basically-
her up or whatever, or is that somebody
No.
else?
That's Chris Brown.
Okay. Yeah, that's right, Chris Brown.
And a different woman.
That's right.
But, yeah. So Jay-Z's not a bad feature to have on this. He's fucking old now, I'll be real. So like, when I heard him come on that verse on that song, freaking Love All, it wasn't it wasn't in bad taste, I should say, because Jay-Z's at least, I believe him to be one of those rap off the top of your head guys, because he doesn't keep on rhyming. Like, he changes his flow like he's doing it off the top of his head.
Yes.
So I will at least give him credit there that putting Jay-Z on there actually helped the album a slight bit to recover from all these garbage ass features.
Done.
The next song the next feature is Travis Scott. Now, I am not a fan of Travis Scott. I will say he's better than Lil Baby, but
Lil Durk.
that's only because you can understand what he's saying. And that's the only reason.
Fair.
There are so many production credits on all these songs too, so it just shows you how fucking manufactured the music industry is, where there's a fucking song on this album with 5 producers listed.
It's a lot of people.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one has 6 producers. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 7 fucking producers. As a producer, I don't agree with that. Yeah, nah. putting Travis Scott on was not a good move. The next song features Future and Young Thug, which are second and third place for worst Atlanta rappers.
Nice.
Also, the same deal as Lil Baby. You can't fuck. I can understand Future better than Young Thug, but Young Thug's just annoying. And let me emphasize that I have no issue with gay people. However, I do have an issue with Young Thug.
He's calling you out, Young Thug.
I do. I have a huge issue with dudes getting on there saying some, like it's one thing to be gay, it's another one to get on the mic and talk about it, like in detail. Like you can make a gay love song, that's cool and all, but this dude's over here literally. Let me pull up, not on this song, but in the past, this guy has said,
Slopping on the cock.
he said, "I suck it, I fuck it," end quote. He said, "I'm going to skeet on a nigga," end quote. Just a lot of questionable shit, and
that's
you know,
scary. No, I worry for our kids.
me too. That's half the reason I'm not poking nothing nowadays. I've actually heard this is this specific song with Future and Young Thug is the one the dude keeps playing constantly at work. And it's called Way Too Sexy. I don't know if you remember the song that's like, I'm too sexy for my shirt.
It's a great song.
They fucking copied that song in this
No.
one. They copied the hook and changed it. He's like, I'm too sexy for this chain, too sexy for this ice, like shit like that, and it's garbage.
Damn.
It's not inspired. It's not creative. It's, if anything, stolen. And I personally hate stolen music. Hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it.
Me too.
Now.
Unless they change it.
We go a few songs without another new feature. There's Future again, but Drake and Future go back. Never heard of Yebba. I guess that's a female.
It could possibly
Grammy
be.
award-winning singer. Never heard of her.
Wow.
What does she look like? It's not even a damn picture. Yeah, I've never heard of her, but apparently she's own. What the hell?
Beep.
So she's like 3 years older than us, and she's built like a lesbian.
Nice, dude.
About as talented as me. Vocals, acoustic guitar, piano is listed under instruments. Oh, that's why I've never heard of her. It's a gospel singer.
Makes sense.
Okay, well anyway. The song is called Yebba's Heartbreak, and then it's with Yebba.
I
Drake's
wonder
not
who
even
broke her
credited as
heart.
a writer on that song, so I don't know what that's about. The next song with features, I just hit the tab button and it took me away.
Don't you just hate it when that shit happens?
Yeah. So yeah, the next song with features is featuring two guys, 21 Savage and Project Pat. Now I'm
Project
split
Pat
between
Patterson.
these two guys. Project Pat was, if I'm not mistaken, one of the guys in 3-6 Mafia. Pretty sure that's the case. And while Project Pat's lyricism isn't the most best out there, I will definitely give my respect for him doing music for 30 plus years and still making good money off of it.
Believe it.
Staying relevant. As for 21 Savage, you've heard how I've been speaking this whole time. I'm gonna do my impression of 21 Savage right now. Wow. Wow. Is it even picking me up? Because I'm talking really fucking quiet right now. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Surprisingly, dude, somehow in some magical way, it barely picks you up.
That's how 21 Savage raps. He talks as quiet as he possibly fucking can. And it just doesn't sound good. Like, I know some people like to talk quiet so their voice comes out as deep as it does. But it doesn't always work.
True.
And sometimes it makes you sound like I get a lot of these killer ass motherfuckers don't have emotions and shit, but like, come on, man. Monotoning, You get on me for the same shit, so I'm gonna get on these guys for the same shit. If you're
Believe.
gonna monotone your rap, you shouldn't be rapping. It's just an expression of yourself, your soul, whatever you're going through. So if you're gonna get on there and talk about your 12-car garage in the same damn note, the same tone, no variety, like you sound like you're drugged up on Percocets, Xanax, weed, you're drunk as fuck, maybe rolling on ecstasy all at the same time so you can barely fucking speak. And that's half the issue with these rappers, is they're all fucked up. That's why they don't fucking speak. So you'll have guys like, rest in peace to him, but you'll have DMX damn near screaming, you'll have Ludacris damn near screaming, and now all these younger guys are fucked up on drugs, fucking like real
Ludacris.
quiet. It's annoying. Let me get back to it. The next feature I've never heard of, his name is Thames T. Nope, that's a lady.
We do
Thames
not
TEMS.
discriminate here at Empyrean/SLNNN headquarters.
The reason I've never heard of Thames is because she's a Nigerian singer.
That makes sense.
Nigerian mother, British Nigerian father, moved to United States shortly after birth. An EP in 2020. 3 singles, 20. No, my bad, 5 singles. Did a song with Wiz the Kid and Justin Bieber. That's interesting.
Justin Bieber.
I've still never heard of her, so I can't say nothing. But I have heard the song, and her part's okay. I thought it was a sample, to be honest.
Everything gonna be okay.
The next feature is Ty Dolla $ign and Deadass. I thought that guy died. I haven't heard from him in so long, I thought he died.
Maybe he did, and he came back.
Like, if I click on his name, like, dude, oh my god, he looks
Squidward.
He looks older than Tony, but he's 39, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Wow.
mean, he has been doing it for a while. He's got songs I like. What is this one called? Get Along Better. Yeah, it's another love song. The next features Lil Wayne and Rick Ross. Now, if anybody knows me well enough, they can tell you before I can tell you that Lil Wayne is one of my favorite rappers, believe it or not.
Let it be known to the Empyrean fans that that is one of his favorite rappers.
He has inspired me because people is always talking about, oh, Lil Wayne's always on fucking lean and weed, so how can we take him seriously? So is all your other favorite rappers, so that's not a good argument.
True.
And second off, with that same argument, he can be understood. He's not mumbling, he's fucking yelling with that. And two, he actually thinks of some somewhat clever shit. Like, he's got a line in a song where he says, I'm gonna say both the lines so it makes sense. He goes, paper chasing, tell them money, look, I'm right behind ya. Real G's always moving silence like lasagna. Like, God, come on, man, that's fucking smart. And the dude doesn't write anything down. There's so many videos of him in the studio where he'll just keep thinking of shit, and then he'll just be like, hold up, stop it. And he'll just sit there for a second and be like, alright, let's go again. No pen, no pad, no phone, notes app, none of that shit. So as much as people dislike his ass, I respect the shit out of him. Even though he's going bald.
Believe it. Hey man,
He's going bald.
everyone
So
goes
am I.
bald. And sooner or later, it happens to
Let
everyone.
me look up his age.
42.
Almost, he's 38.
Alright, level 2 with that. We have
His
a
birthday's coming up too. Happy
five-
birthday, Wheezy.
5-minute warning before the stream comes to an end.
I lost you. There you are.
I ran away to a village.
I have a few more songs on this shit to tear apart. Nah, there's just one more feature, and then I have my final verdict. Wait, I missed one. There's Lil Wayne and Rick Ross. I just talked about Lil Wayne. Rick Ross, I respect him as a hustler, because he's the first rapper to ever be worth what is he? He's worth like 8 figures or 9 figures. I think he's worth 9 figures. He was the first rapper to ever be worth 9 figures, which is like at least 100 million.
Yeah.
I know he's working on the billion. He used to be fat as shit, and he slimmed down for a while. I don't know if he's still slim. Yeah.
Slim Shady.
I mean, he's definitely not fat as shit no more, I'll tell you that. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, Rick Ross is not fat no more. So I can definitely give him some props on that. He probably lost at least 150 pounds. You sneaky shit. Yeah, and then the final feature on this album is Kid Cudi. I'm a stoner, so I like Kid Cudi.
Kid Cudi.
Kid Cudi has dealt with some label bullshit, as have I, so I can relate to him in certain ways. He actually has a song that is old as shit that's getting revived because little kids on TikTok are taking like 2 seconds out of the song and leaving the lyrics on that 2 seconds and then cutting the rest out. And somebody asked for his opinion on that, and he's like, I really don't fuck with it. I don't like the fact that y'all are butchering my song for these dumbass videos.
Believe it.
And I respect him for that. Standing up against TikTok.
2-minute warning.
Final verdict. Drake's entire Certified Lover Boy sounds just like a Lil Baby song, each and every song, as long as Drake's on it.
Damn.
The other features kind of revived it a little bit, but Drake, for the last several mixtapes and albums, has stolen at least one person's style. This one is Lil Baby, and I feel like he put Lil Baby on the album, so Lil Baby's not sitting there going, he stole my flow. So,
I could see that.
of the 21 songs on this album, the amount of good songs is maybe 1, maybe 2. 2 at the absolute most. How does that compare to the Kanye album? Well, on the fucking flip side, dude, I really hate to say this, but Kanye's album, in most majority of it, even though it's longer, even the most majority of that album is original. Like, that came out of Kanye's head. It didn't come out of someone else's head and he go, oh, I think I'm gonna copy that.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of people that probably helped on that, but
There is a decent amount of...
like, yeah, he might have had the ideas, but there's probably a lot of people that have built upon his ideas.
Yeah, but here's the thing about Kanye, and that's what I'm looking up right now, is he has produced his own shit for a very long time.
Yeah, I'm
looking
not
up the production credits.
I'm not really doubting that. And production credits, you don't have to put the people that have helped you write the song. So I mean, that's kind of
No, this is just production. This isn't like writer credits. There's 2 different tabs for it. The writers obviously have a lot more names on it, but at least for this album, Kanye West is listed for every single one. And then there's at least one producer, like the beat maker. So there's Mike Dean, there's Swizz Beatz, there's Boogs the Beast, Mia Wallace,
negative 30 seconds.
88 Keys, TM88, 30 Rock, Evax, Mike Dean. I already said Mike Dean. So it's really just Kanye West and a beat maker in terms of production.
Fair.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah, there's not a single feature that's listed. Let me take that back, because there are definitely features, but they're not showing. He doesn't show them like that.
Yeah.
As we know, 5EO carried that album.
Believe it. Legendary verse. One that even I look up to.
I think these are 2 separate projects. I think Drake's project was to make a fuck ton of money quick. And
Probably.
I think Kanye's project was to get some emotions out.
And probably, yeah. I would say that's correct for both.
Because I believe Drake's album just sounds so manufactured, scripted, and stolen from other like just so unoriginal. It just seems like it was a quick cash grab as opposed to Kanye's is so fucking strange. There's no way that's marketed to people that are not like high on acid all damn day, every day. So to me, it's got to be marketed. It's not even marketed. I feel like he just was going through because he just divorced Kim. The whole fucking world thinks he's crazy and shit. Probably can't see his kids right now. He's probably got a lot of shit on his mind. So he lost his mother. So he probably just made a big old crazy ass, weird ass album. And Off the Grid could have been a really good song. It really could have. But Kanye sitting there going, "We off the grid, this for my kid."
Yeah.
Come on, dude. Like, you
Hey,
could've
dude.
gone so
Maybe,
fucking hard.
yeah, but there is one thing I can actually say to kind of counter that is, what if, because we all know Kanye West's kind of a crazy motherfucker. A lot of scientists have predicted a lot of music's gonna sound fucking very weird and binary type sounding. So what if Kanye was really preparing for the future, and really that song will be on like the greatest hits album in like 70 years or some shit.
I wouldn't be surprised. One thing to actually add on what you just said is that my freaking label, right? Fairly recently, we were sitting at the table. We was on the phone with the guy that's been mixing and mastering the stuff. And he was sitting there. He was like, well, he was asking me about my equipment. I told him, and he was like, well, you can work with that. You just got to turn your gain down on your mic, and you'll be good. That was that.
Yeah, because
think of
with vocals, I know that a lot of producers, they want you to fucking yell that shit, bro. But like
Yeah,
obviously they don't want you to have it distorted or whatever, but
that's the crazy thing though, is he was telling me something I was already doing. I was already executing that. He was just, they keep sending old fucking music from 5 years ago and use that as the basis. But anyway, I just agreed with him, and I was like, yeah, I get that. I definitely turn my fucking gain down and just use the gain on Logic to turn it up so there's no distortion and shit.
yeah.
But then what he said, and he was talking to Thomas with this one, he was like, realistically, you should, and he was talking about my beats. He was like, those beats, they got a lot of soul and they got a lot of style, but if you want to get really versatile, you're going to have to pull some beats off of YouTube. And then he turned his attention back to me, and he was like, basically, you make some crazy shit. There's nothing wrong with simpling it down. And they basically said instead, because there's one song we had trying to get that guy to mix and master, which I'd rather do myself, obviously, where it's got like
That's a terrible fucking mindset. What the fuck? Like what kind of
what?
mindset is that? That sometimes that it's not like, yes, it's okay for a song to be simple. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you want it to have a lot of components to make it sound full,
Yeah,
there's
thank you,
nothing
man.
wrong with that.
Thank you, man.
Like that don't make sense. Like a real professional, like, and I'm not like, if you're recording more than just rap, right? I don't know if this guy records more than just like rap or
You
whatever.
don't. That's why he turned that project down. There's 30-something tracks on it.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. But if you go to someone that does multi-genres like country, rock, metal, or literally fucking anything, they're gonna want you to have as much stuff to fill in as possible so they don't have to do certain things.
Exactly. He was really just saying to like dumb it down. He was like, you really don't need more than one instrument. And as a musician, I'm like, I disagree. Cause like you can, I'm tired of hearing beats where the beat is literally just the first 5 notes of the A minor scale over and over and over, and that's it. It's just that and a drum beat. I hate that shit.
Be that way.
I was telling Tony, he's like, yeah, you need to simple it down. I was like, I can't fucking do that, dude. That's not happening. Like, if I want to make a very elaborate song, that's gonna happen. I'm not just gonna trash half the damn song because the guy you want to do my job for me doesn't want to do it. How did that imp get in there?
I can't attack it. But anyways, I think that's a great place to end the stream off, boys.
Hey,
A great conversation there, I would say.
very intellectual.
If y'all enjoy, you dumb MFs know what TF to do.
Hobby.
um, thank you all for coming out. And apparently, like, either like a comet just flew by or lightning just hit nearby because there was a
It's
very
lightning,
fucking.
man. That storm's coming. It's probably heading towards you now. I've just sitting here waiting for my internet to go down for the last 2 hours.
Yeah, like literally, I just saw a fucking ball of light outside. I was like, okay, whatever. I mean, be what it gotta
Yeah,
be.
the storm came from Atlanta because I was still at work. It started hitting when I took the trash out. Drove home in the rain, and it's just been raining for since then.
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Well, alrighty, boys. Until the next time. Peace.